Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the family. On this channel, we do pretty much any and everything that is related to being a mom. We do cleaning, we do cooking, a little cooking because I hate cooking. We do hauls, grocery hauls, shopping, any and everything related to mom. We do it on this channel. So today we are going to be making over, not really making over, we are going to be painting the living room area, and we're going to paint it this color, same color as the kitchen. It's called Country White by Color Place brand from Walmart. So we are going to paint the living room to get ready to do a little makeover, and I also want to get it painted before I do any decorating for Christmas, because I want to put my tree up really soon, and put up my stockings and everything. So that's what we're going to do today. But before we get started painting, I have to do a little laundry. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like laundry is never ending. I'm always doing, or at least I feel like I'm always doing laundry. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how often you guys do laundry, because I hate doing laundry. I feel like I'm always doing it. I probably do it at least twice a week. Sometimes maybe a little more. But we're going to go ahead. I have to put in a load of laundry. And then I have to empty the dishwasher. And then I have to take the curtains down, move the tables and the couches out of the living room. Well, the couches are going to stay in the living room. I'm just going to move the tables and then push the couches in the center, and take down the curtains, and then we'll get started painting. But first, I'm going to show you guys, well, first I'm going to put the laundry in, and then I'll show you guys what the living room looks like now, and then we'll get started painting.
I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me Let's go.
All right, y'all, so I got the laundry going and I got the dishwasher unloaded, washed a few little dishes that I had from this morning where I fixed my coffee and a little bit of keto toast. So now we are going to start moving everything out of the living room and get the curtains taken down, and then we'll get ready to start painting. I've already got my painting clothes on. As you guys can see, all the stains, and it's also painting all over my pants. So don't think I'm dirty. It's just, these are what I wear every time I paint. And y'all, I am not a painter. I don't claim to be a painter. So let's pray that this is gonna work. I don't think I'm gonna do the hallway yet because I don't think I'm gonna have enough paint to do the living room and the hallway. Just because I don't know how many coats it's gonna take to cover this dark gray. I was gonna prime it first, but I don't have any more primer, and I haven't had a chance to go to the store, so I'm just gonna paint over it because the paint that I have does have primer in it. So hopefully it won't take too many coats. But we're gonna try. We're gonna attempt it. We'll see what happens. Y'all pray. To get started painting, I'm going to show you guys the paint that we're going to be using. This is, I thought it was Color Place, you guys, but I was wrong. It's the Glidden brand High Endurance Plus Grab and Go paint and primer, and that is the color Country White, and it is in the flat. Shake it up. And y'all, I didn't take the living room off just because I bought this little, it's a disposable edger from Walmart. I've never used one of these before, so I hope I can use it without getting paint on the trim or anything. But I bought this. This was only like, I think it was like 98 cents from Walmart, and it's disposable. I kind of wish I would have got 2, but I hope this lasts long enough to do the living room. So we're
I see something, it's coming up on the horizon. Oh, let me clear my head and get rid of the distractions. Oh, I was down when I saw you in the clouds. Out of phase, filled with doubt. I was drifting in and out, levitate, fade away. I had left full time and space, but you just caught my eye. Hey, nah, please won't you come over? Let me get to know ya. Hey, nah, delve into emotion, leave us in this moment.
I was worried you blow my reputation, but I figured it's not on me. Yeah. The way you're making me shiver, your hands on myself, I keep pulling the trigger, alright. This very finger for people like them. Oh no. Well, darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky. Oh, it's the way you make me feel so good, feel so good right now. It's the way you make me feel so good. Oh. I keep on falling astray from my intuition, but I'm pretending it's not my fault. No. The way you make glitter, you drink me like liquor, keep painting the picture, alright. No, I don't care much for people like them. Oh, no. Well, darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky. Oh, it's the way you make me feel so good, feel so good right now. It's the way you make me feel so good. Oh. like a borderline. Our fortress in the jungle, baby, we're alright. We don't care much for people like them. We don't care much for people like them. But darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky. Oh, it's the way you make me feel so good right now. It's the way you make me feel so good. Oh.
I shut my eyes, trying not to speak, pretend that I'm dreaming. I smell your breath, not listening, but I still hear you screaming. Going under. One step away till you hear what I'm saying. Sounds like thunder. And the clouds are closing in. You see, I know this, but the last days in real life I've noticed. Losing focus, breaking up from our life as we know it. If someone had told me that I will take off and find something greener, greener than gold. I turn my head and hold it high, but it's making me shiver. He's not like you, don't want him to. He's more like the river, growing stronger. When we're alone, there's no you in the picture. Paint by numbers isn't how I want it to. You see, I know this, but the last days in real life I've noticed. Losing focus, breaking up from our life as we know it. If someone had told me that I will take off and find something greener, greener than gold.
I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we. So let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to getting tired. Baby, take me higher.
All right, you guys, so we got the first coat done. And again, I stopped at the edge of the door because I know I didn't have enough to do the hall. But now I'm thinking I may not have enough to do the second coat on all the walls in the living room. So I may not get finished today because I don't have very much paint left. And I still have to do another coat. So may have to finish tomorrow. But I just wanted to show you guys the first coat. And again, I'm not taking that down until I find the brick pattern that I want to go on that wall. Then we'll replace that. But this is how it looks so far. It already looks brighter in here. If you can tell between the living room and the hallway, you can see how much brighter that first coat made it. All right, y'all, so I only had enough to do a second coat on this part of the wall. And this part. So I'm gonna have to run to the store and pick up some more, but I don't have time to do that today, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. So we'll have to finish up tomorrow. But I wanted to show y'all how it looks so far with the second coat compared to the first coat. And y'all, I'm gonna leave my house have to leave my house like this till tomorrow because I don't want to have to move everything back and then move it back again and then again move it again. So yeah, we'll finish up tomorrow, you guys. Yeah, you guys, so this is 2 days later. I went back to the store and they actually didn't have the Glidden Country White, which is the paint that I actually started with, as you saw in the earlier clip. So I tried to find something that was as close to it as I could get, and I actually found this one was actually in the Color Place brand, not the Glidden brand. It was called Antique White. And it is when I started painting, I noticed it was a little lighter than the Country White, but I actually fell in love with the color of the Antique White. I like it a lot more than the Country White because I don't know if you could tell on camera, but the Country White has a bit of a yellowish undertone. It's supposed to be like a creamy white, but it does have a yellow undertone. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but it does have that yellow undertone. And this Antique White looks more white than it does creamy white. It's not like a bright white, which is what the color of the trim is. It's also a Glidden brand from Walmart. It is not pure white. It is a bright white. But the Antique White is maybe 1 or 2 shades lighter than the trim. But this was a mistake, but it was a happy mistake because I actually fell in love with this color. And I would definitely recommend this color, especially if you're trying to brighten up a space in your home, because it is really bright. And after it dried, y'all, I love it so much. I am so in love with this color. So I'm glad that they actually didn't have the Country White. So now I'm thinking that I'm going to repaint the kitchen this color in the Antique White, just to make it a little brighter. And I feel like the Country White that's in there now does make the gray cabinets stand out. But I feel like the Antique White would make it stand out way more. And as you can see in this clip here, you can tell the difference in the two colors.
And I feel like this color would make the cabinets pop a lot more than what that country white that's in there now does. So I'm thinking I'm gonna repaint the kitchen to match the living room, because I do want the colors to flow from the kitchen to the living room instead of being two separate colors. So y'all be on the lookout for that video, but it's going to be a little while before I do that, because I do want to, now that I've got the living room done and repainted, I want to repaint the hallway the same color as well, because the hallway, it doesn't have any windows in it. So the only light is the light from the light in the hallway, which isn't very bright. So I want to put this color in the hallway as well, just so that it'll brighten up the hallway and it won't be as dark, especially since the hallways, it's really small. It's not very wide. And so it does look really dark with the gray. So I do want to repaint the hallway as well, and that'll be one of my next projects. But yeah, I do love this color, the antique white. It really did brighten up the living room, especially after it dried. So I do recommend this color. And also that wallpaper, I do plan on changing that out for the brick pattern wallpaper. I just haven't ordered it yet because I haven't found the exact one that I'm looking for. I've been looking on Amazon, but I do want to check Lowe's to see if I can find some there that I like, because I don't want an all red or an all white. I want it to be like a mixture, almost like a whitewash or a German smear. I'm not exactly sure what you would call it, but that's what I want to do for the wallpaper. And also I didn't put the pictures back on the walls just because I don't want to put the pictures back on the walls. I want to put some wall decor on the walls. So be on the lookout for that video as well. But the next video will be a whole home clean with me, because after doing all this painting, I didn't have a lot of time to do a lot in as far as cleaning. So that'll be the next video that you guys will see from me. It'll be a whole home clean with me. And because I do want to get that done, because I want to start decorating for Christmas and get my Christmas tree put up. So I'm going to do a whole home clean with me before I do that. But yeah, as you guys can see, I love this color. It did brighten up the living room. So I hope you guys like it as well. Yeah, I love this color. Also, you guys, I did want to say that even though I went ahead and started with the country white, basically that was used as a primer, because it did have the primer inside of it. It was paint and primer mixed. It was one of the ready-to-go paints that you can get out of Walmart. But I would tell you, if you're going from a dark color to a lighter color, I would definitely use a primer first, even if the paint has primer in it. Because even though I didn't prime my walls, this actually took 3 coats. You probably can't tell how many coats that I did by the video, but it did take 3 coats to completely cover up all of the gray and for the walls to look really bright. So I do recommend that you guys put a primer on, like as your base first, and then paint, so you don't have to do as many coats, because this took a long time to do. It actually took me 2 days to get it completely painted and all the gray covered. So I would definitely use some sort of primer before you actually paint your walls, because the dark, it's so hard to cover up the dark when you're going from a darker color to a lighter color. So whenever I do the hallway, I will probably buy a primer first and put the primer on as the base coat and then paint. It'll probably still take 2 coats of paint to completely cover the gray, but I feel like it would be a lot easier, and it wouldn't use up as much paint because doing it this way, it used almost a whole gallon of the antique white paint to completely cover up the gray. So I wish I would have used a primer first, or went and bought a primer, because I didn't have a primer. So yeah, I definitely recommend that you guys use some sort of primer when you're going from a dark color to a lighter color, because it won't use up as much paint. And also, if you guys can see, I moved the table from the corner to over here because I want to get ready to decorate, and I'm going to put my Christmas tree in this corner here. So I went ahead and just moved the table. That way, after I do the clean with me video, the whole home clean with me video, I'll already have the table moved, and I can go ahead and put my tree up. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.